is an emergency. I begging urgently. This is a serious case.
I'm so busy, then I'm looking into an animation company dealing with that nonsense so I could get my stories animated. I'm a busy man.
Busy man.
Yeah. Alright, well, as you know, direct energy reader. Don't believe in rings, zodiac signs, or birthdays. I ask that you be open with the spirit and have fun. We're going to be doing you. Come on, cards, get right. Lord have mercy. I got to change cards soon. We're going to be doing you a 5-card spread via the card that you've chosen. I see that you did select that 7th house, so you must ask that card a question, all right?
Okay.
All right. Not bad. Remember, no question is a dumb question. Ask if it's on your brain, okay?
Okay.
All right. I have taken the liberty of shuffling your card. Say your first name or whatever you like to be called so I can pray on. Do I have permission to cut your card?
Yes, you do.
All right. So as I lay down the cards, I'm going to tell you the vision I seen. I need for you to be very careful paying attention to the sky. You have to pay attention to the sky because I think you're about to get shocked with what's coming from the sky. I don't know if somebody coming to visit you from a plane or anything, but they just showed me you looking up at the sky, and yeah, you're looking up at the sky, and it's gonna enlighten you. I don't know if it's an explosion, but something big is coming from the sky around you. You're gonna walk outside, you're gonna look up, and boom, it's gonna blow your mind. I'm seeing like Texas. I'm seeing like Texas, Virginia, that type of sky. Just the skies over Texas or the energy of Virginia, something like that.
That's right. I live in Virginia.
Oh shit! You gonna laugh when I say this? How far Virginia from Texas?
Oh, it's 3 hours.
So then, who do you know in Texas that's coming from Texas or that could possibly travel to you?
All they know
And if it-
when they come to see me.
Yeah, that just was the vision. It ain't had nothing to do with your reading. That's just was the vision I saw.
Sorry.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, let's start. We're going to start with your first card, which is in your second house. Your second house is ruled by Taurus and is governed by Venus. Your second house represents your current economic situation, money right here, right now. And this house, Spirit gave you a message from the earth in the upright position. So you're doing pretty okay financially. Spirit say you're alright financially. You got it going on. You got a bag. You got somebody that's telling you, don't spend your shit, baby. I got it. You say, hey, I got this. You keep your shit. I don't know what's going on, but somebody is just really placating you, saying, you hold on to your stuff. Let me handle this bill. Let me handle this. What's going on here?
I wish there was someone that would handle it for me, but
Ain't nobody.
I think it just means working on my finances really.
So no, this is an outside influence. So ain't nobody outside of you saying, hey, ain't nobody outside of you around you helping you.
Nah.
Let me see. Spirit, you saying okay, let's say you working on your money right now. Have you been looking at investing in anything? Because Spirit saying there is an outside source. Have you been looking at digital marketing, something to invest your money in?
Yes, I have, like invested in either some kind of computer or pharmaceutical or,
okay, correct.
Some kind of like stock.
Correct.
Like that, yeah.
Now, have you spoken to anybody directly, or are you looking at YouTube videos and Instagram clips? Because I'm seeing an outside influence here.
I've been looking at like stock apps, like trade, we're gonna catch up, like for companies looking online.
All right. Well, I'm telling you what they're saying. You doing pretty good right now with the savings and the money, and if you got a couple dollars, please try to invest in some kind of penny stock. But I'm gonna need for you to contact somebody who's in this and let them tell you how to manipulate this, how to do it. But this is this guy got a bunch of money, so that means that you're gonna be kind of thick rich with it. Okay.
Okay.
Would you like to ask this card a question?
Yes, I would like to ask it, do they have a direction of what type of, whether it be like technology or anything the direction I should go towards of what I should invest in, like the field?
Spirit, anything she should invest in, direct, give me something. Spirit said Oshun energy. You got Oshun twice. Feminine energy, babies, fertility. Okay. Any technology company you should look for. Technology company, look, penny stock, low stocks, anything dealing with youth, feminine youth or female pregnancy, female organ regeneration, anything dealing technology with healing females, the medical world, pharmaceutical world, healing females. Because they gave you Oshun energy, fertility, and clear and shield your energy to clean it up. So cancer research. Right now I'm investing in something called oncology, which is, I think that's another word for cancer. So, and I just made, and I ain't even gonna front, I put in $1,500 and I made $5,000 in 7 days, and I pulled some of my shit out. So I don't know what it is now. Once that number dip, I cancel my shit out. So I'll be watching it, but that ain't got nothing to do with females. I just got lucky. But look for something on the stock market, do your research, ask somebody about it, and yeah, anything dealing with females, babies, and healing the feminine energy, the womb, fibroid, cervical cancer, that type of thing, invest in that.
Okay.
All right.
Gotcha.
Now we're going over to your fourth house. Your fourth house is ruled by Cancer and is governed by the moon. Your fourth house represents your actual house and home where you live. It also represents 3 people you allow to stay in your home, your friends and family. In this house you have Oshun. You have Oshun energy now. I know you're going to say you live by yourself, I get it. But even if you do live by yourself, why are you being very submissive very sexually submissive, very submissive in a way to the people that's coming to your house? Like the visitors, if you don't have nobody living with you, you're being very...
Well, I know just me and my kids living in the house, but if we're talking about, of course, anybody I would like to my house, I think it's just, I'm very accommodating.
Very accommodating.
Yeah, just naturally, I think it's just that Georgia, I'm from Georgia, so I guess that southern side of me, I'm just very accommodating. Anybody needs, a place or needs somewhere to go, I just kind of open, my home like that.
Well, I want you to look at it like this. Spirit say it's okay to be this accommodating. It's okay to be all of this stuff here. But Spirit say you still got to get something out the deal, baby. You got to. Just because you know you in the helping low class cats off the street or low class chicks, or you see a dude and you want to treat him like a wife and shit. Stop that. If he a piece of meat, he a piece of meat.
You're right about that.
Spirit says stop it. Would you like to ask this card a question?
No, just have to fight for it.
All right. How old you is? Let me call my son. My son 26 years old. They're good boy. Oh, okay. You're an older woman. Yeah. Let me get on the phone. Where's my phone at? Let me call it. But go on, take your ass on up to Georgia. Get with the older woman. She good. I can see it in the car. She good people, man. Nah, Spirit say you're too damn good, and that's the problem.
Yeah, I have a big heart, but yeah.
All right. Now we're gonna go over here to your 7th house. Your 7th house is ruled by Libra and is governed by Venus. Your 7th house represents your relationship, the couple dating, matrimony. In this house, you have the Ace of Air upside down. If the Ace of Air was upright, this means that you'll be talking, speaking your mind about relationship. Now, again, I'm finna rule this thing down because you being pretty vague. Spirit is saying 100% right now that whoever you're dealing with, these people really do get to walk all over you. just because you meet a man or you dealing with a man or got a baby daddy, that don't get a baby daddy the right to come back and say, hey, I'm coming over, have me a plate, have my bed ready and shit. That's not cool. You need to start standing up for yourself when it comes to anybody you deal with. This is you setting boundaries for anybody you're sleeping with, relationship wise. So if you don't mind me getting into your business, how many people you got on the side right now?
I'm only dealing with one. It's the ex-boyfriend that we're trying to work things out. We broke up in January after being with each other for almost 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like still like not really closing that door. So you're still dealing with him, but just not sure if it's back in a relationship because we got like need to work on. So I know exactly what I know exactly what you did on. Yeah, things and just more like hard for me to move on.
Well, then I need for you to do this. Even if he bring up God, Jesus Christ, whatever. This is a game. He is not working on himself spiritually. He ain't into the church. This is a game. Spirit say be careful of him talking about Pope Francis. So that means talking about a religious thing, trying to make it seem like he on stones and crystals or he on the Jesus Christ tip. It is a lie.
Okay.
Would you like that? Well, you got to ask this card a question.
Right. My question is this man I'm trying to think how to word it. Should I leave the door open for him for us to get back together in the future at like anything
I got you.
We are meant to be?
Spirit, is she meant to be with this particular individual? Spirit said positive change. Spirit said energy healing. Spirit said work your magic. Positive change, energy healing, and work your magic. No, it's like, let me change that. Yes, you are supposed to be together. But Spirit saying give him his time to fuck off. Or you need to do the same. Because even though y'all need to be together, y'all break up after 8 years. He go out there and do his thing. He don't get to come back while he licking his wounds or while he finna do a recovery break and then haul ass again after you done got down and dirty. He needs to come back with a stern, baby, I'm here, I'm with you, marriage, ring, bump. If he just coming back to lay up, no, it's a no-go. But Spirit said work your magic, energy healing, and positive change. If he can change and heal and want to be with you forever, take him back. But if that's not the energy you on, no, send his ass on his way.
You right. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I'm looking for that ring.
All right. He got to commit. That's all Spirit saying. Make him commit. All right. We're going to go over here to your 10th house. Your 10th house is ruled by Capricorn and it's governed by Saturn. Your 10th house represents how everybody will see you. In this house right here, you have the 5 of Earth and goddamn. Ooh, no wonder they showed me a warrior lady with scissors in her hand. Jesus Christ. You have the 5 of Earth in the upright position. Spirits say they're going to see you as somebody who is like self-sacrificing, but not sacrificing for them. It's going to be like you're going to be a rampaging bitch. Like you're finna get angry and you're going to be like, oh, if I can't have it, nobody can. Or I'm going to do what I want to do, whether you want me to do it or not, motherfucker. They're going to think that you're sabotaging yourself. They're going to think that you're sacrificing yourself. They're going to think that you just detriment to your own damn good. But you know exactly what's going on. You are cutting strings. So spirits say in the future, people are going to see you cutting strings, but they're going to think that you're crazy. Oh, she crazy. She need a loony bin. She don't take care of them kids. She threatened to hurt me, that type of shit. But you know what you're doing. You're just trying to get the situation under control. Spirit say don't let nobody tell you wrong. Keep them scissors up in your face. Don't see nothing but the shit you need to cut. And let them think you're going crazy and sacrificing yourself. But you're really putting your life in order. Would you like to ask these cards a question?
Yes. I would like to ask that would me cutting the strings and get rid of what no longer serves me, would would it be successful when it comes to getting rid of what no longer needs to be in my life?
Spirit, will she have the courage and the strength to continue this, to continually get rid of everything? Spirit said, power of joy. Do I need I say more? Need me to ask the question again? Will you have the strength?
That's it.
Just stick to your guns. People got to learn to respect you. Your heart is too damn big. They got to learn to respect you.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Georgia thing.
That's it.
All right. Now we're going to go over here to your 5th house. Your 5th house is ruled by, your 5th card is in your 12th house. Your 12th house is ruled by Pisces and is governed by Neptune. Your 12th house represents negative vibes, hateful energy, separation, isolation, all of that stuff, too emotional. In this house you have the 6 of air in the upright position. Spirit saying right now, your biggest issue, you're going to want to tell somebody how to get off. You're going to want to tell somebody where to fuck off at. Spirit say, can you break away from these people without reading them in their rights? Yeah, we know they hurt you. We know you got to get the clap back, the hit back, or whatever. Spirit say, could you just not tear them down and expose your hand by telling them, bitch, I did this for 8 years, this, that. Oh, you helped me do this, you didn't do this, you didn't do that. Spirit say, that's not what they telling you. If you do this, you're going to make them angry and validate their shit that they treated you like this for a reason. Spirit say it's supposed to be the walk away and the turn and look back. That's your job, not the turn and look back, curse out and walk away. Because now they validated for treating you like they did, or they got a little anger in their heart. Spirit say it's the walk away for them.
Okay.
So if you can just not get too emotional when you start telling them about themselves, you're going to be okay. That's going to be your biggest enemy.
Okay. Gotcha.
Now, another thing they showed me was a face, some corn. Showed me a face and some corn in a plane. So again, this is something in the air. If you do happen to find somebody that like you, that was living in Texas and flew into your state, or you address somebody, you fly somebody in, or whatever, however, it's not for you to show that person off. It's not for you to rub that person in somebody else's face when you get a new person. I'll leave it at that.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
Now you gotta ask this card a question because it's in your 12th house.
Okay, yes. My question is, can Spirit tell me how do I balance when I need to put my foot down and let them know where I stand, and
Spirit, I know.
when I need to be moving out?
Spirit, she wants to know when can she cut their ass down. Spirit say artistic expression. You are seeing the situation accurately and come out the closet. Spirit saying you can cut them down right now. You just can't put them in your business. So you can cut, when you walk away, you can walk away. It's about being tactful, nice, nasty. So if somebody said, I give you, if you saying you somebody was, what's that? Let's say somebody didn't wash their ass good enough, and they always used to slide in your bed stink, or you have to tell them go wash that. And you can say, man, woo, I'm so glad you gone. I had to change the sheets so many times. You knew better than what you were doing. But you ain't saying, bitch, you would stink, your ass was musty. You know, you allude to it, but be decent about it so they can't say you're mad or you cursing them or you embarrassed them. You know how to down talk a bit.
Right.
That's what they're saying. Artistic expression, come out the closet and you send the situation accurate. You can do it right motherfucking now. You can pop off. They just don't want you to put them in their feeling where they fighting you on it.
Okay.
All right. How do you like your reading? That was the 5 cards. How do you like your reading?
Oh, I loved it. Definitely gave me so much to look into and think about and be aware of. And I'm definitely, about that sky thing, I definitely got to look out for that.
I don't know what's gonna be in the sky over your area in Virginia. Maybe I'm seeing an explosion. Maybe I'm seeing a spaceship. Maybe a tornado. I don't know. Shit going crazy. But something from the sky is gonna shock you. and something from Texas is going to shock you on the same day. And they won't show me. They just show me all the clouds moving like across, like a river. And then I'm seeing Texas and Virginia. So Texas to Virginia. So to me, that's a plane. So you never know. You may get on the internet with somebody and I'll show up and marry you today, and a bitch fly in. Boom. You my girl. You my wife. Let's run it. Something like that. I don't know.
Right.
It's going to shock you. All right, I just had to get that vision out. It's a pleasure talking to you always.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I enjoyed this reading. I enjoyed talking to you, and I'm definitely going to book with you again.
Everybody, this sister took the reading early. She understood my schedule. I'm so swamped. I got a lot to do, turning things into animation, writing papers, books. So I want to thank her. But I love this reading. She was calm. Only thing, they've been taking advantage of this sister. She's a sweetheart, and she 8 years with the same man, and she trying. He done walked away. Now you want to come back with this religious twang shit. He ain't coming back correct. Spirit say let it go. It's somebody else better for a while. But you gotta understand, she a southern country girl. She got a heart, and that's what messed up some of these girls. They put their heart into these no good dudes and stuff. But Spirit just gave them somebody else coming through. I really believe that. I think that was a vision I saw. Let's pray for this sister. Positive comments below. All right, everybody. On the bear and tell you guys to trust in you and the universe, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. S.O.L Tribe. Who is my Risha got me at the moment reading? Let me throw some Florida water on my hand. That's crazy how the phone messed up. I called like 4 times. It went straight to voicemail.
Very strange.
But the text messages come through. The calls ain't.
Yeah, that's strange.
So you called from a 000 number. And so the way I got it set up on the app, when you book a reading, you have to call from the number you book with, because the app records that, so nobody can say they didn't get their reading.
Okay, can I tell you what may be going on with that part? I changed my phone to a business phone, and ever since then I'm having discrepancies with my number. People keep saying my number come up private and come up awkward. So that could be an issue too.
Yeah, it just came up 0. That's why I say, hey, I need that number to register, because once I go to the app and mark that you called, it instantly links and say, okay, this is a number, this is a number. Because when I first started, people would get a reading and say, I ain't get my reading. So,
That's
yeah, they would do
terrible.
that. You'll be surprised. So I had to, I pay a good little bit of change for it to read the numbers.
I plan on moving forward with you. I've been watching you for a long time, so you'll get to know me. I'm not that type of person. I don't carry that type of energy. That's no good.
There's a couple people like that do, but I don't think you carry that energy. But I still want to look in these cards, see why that phone don't want me talking to you.
Yeah, seriously.
All right, so I've taken a little shuffling your cards. I want you to say your first name or whatever you like to be called, so I can pray on. Do I have permission to cut your cards?
Yes.
All right, again, we're going to be doing Who is my Arisha guiding me at the moment, reading the way it worked. I lay down 13 cards. The first Arisha to pop out of those 13 cards, that's Arisha that's over your headspace at the moment. Keep in mind, I'm not crowning you. I'm just telling you the energies. You got to go to a E5 priest, your robo practitioner to get crowned, okay?
Okay, no problem.
All right. All right, the Arisha that's over your headspace right now is S.O.L. 1. The Arisha that's over your action, S.O.L. The Arisha that's over your action is Obatala. 1, 2, 3. And the Arisha that's over your destiny is Oba. All right. So we're going to start with the first Arisha. This is Arisha that's over your headspace at the moment. This is why you're thinking the way you're thinking, speaking the way you're speaking, basically reacting to the thing. I mean, not reaction, but just perceiving things. In this house, you have S.O.L. If you know anything about S.O.L, S.O.L is a charmer. He's all about giving a good word. He's all about getting his way, sweet talking, sassy, all that stuff. Now, S.O.L is saying the way you looking at things, you're fancying yourself to be quite the pitch woman, the saleswoman, the person who knows what to say, when to say, to get what she want, how she want. Now, that's all cool and dandy, sister. You're feeling me. But they saying you're being too slick in the mouth. You're being too slick in the mouth, or you're trying to get your way, or hell, this can even be you lying or trying to persuade the wrong people. S.O.L is saying you gotta not think that you so super smarter than everybody, because running up against the wrong person, somebody gonna put you in your place and hurt your feelings on a mental level, debate level, philosophical level. Would you like to ask this card a question?
I'm just like, I know I can be mouthing off, you know, sometimes, and especially like from a spiritual side, because everybody don't believe what you believe, but it's like, you know, I don't know, like, is it certain person, or is it certain places or certain times that I'm doing it?
Spirit,
I do want to rectify it and stop.
She want to know. We'll give her a little bit more insight. What she doing, how she doing, so she can stop it if she got to. Spirit saying work your magic. Spirit saying you can do it. Spirit saying health and healing. Yeah, this is when you're doing health magic, spiritual healing people. You tell somebody, you would literally come at somebody and say, that ain't how you do it. Versus saying, okay, this is how you can do it. When you teaching and instructing, I should say.
Okay.
So give somebody a chance to make mistakes. Tell them this is how you doing it. Let them come up with their own way. There is no book for this.
I understand.
All right. Now we're going to go over here to your second Orisha. This is Orisha that's over your actions at the moment. This is why you're doing the things you're doing, moving the way you're moving, reacting to the things you react to. In this house, you have S.O.L. If you know anything about S.O.L, he's the god of the white cloth, over the Ori, the head. He's all about spiritual cleanliness. I understand you're diving into your spirituality. You want to be the best spiritualist you can be. I get it, sister. I get it. He's saying at this point in the game, you're gonna have to get a little bit more dirtier before you become a little cleaner. Let me explain.
Okay.
He's saying you're gonna have to dive into the parts of magic, philosophy, or spiritual science. So you choose what name you go by. And you're going to have to learn how to do those sacrifices. You're going to have to learn how to sit up there and sit on your ass a little bit. You're going to have to learn how to meditate. You're going to have to learn how to walk around with various potions and herbs on you smelling bad for 24 hours and to get the spiritual cleaning. You're going to have to go through the bullshit and the dirt before you can get better. And he said, this is what you got to do, but you are well on your way and you got his blessing. Would you like to ask this card a question?
I just want to ask them, like, am I, because a lot of times people ask me stuff, like, am I in a position to do spiritual work for people, you know?
I like that. Spirit, is she in a position to do spiritual work for anybody? Spirit say detach from drama. Come on. Positive change. Stop yourself. Persistence. Girl, you got it in spades. That's why you think they sitting up there telling you have to get dirty a little bit more. You have to learn how to do a little bit more grimy stuff. The stuff that it ain't all light shows and crystal. This shit get nasty.
Baby. I know, baby.
God, they saying you and your right, and you gonna be super damn powerful. I'm just being honest with you.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
You and your right. Good Lord, I'm scared of you. Nah, I'm just listening, but I respect the fuck out you. What, a year from now? Shit, I wouldn't be surprised you had your own YouTube channel, your own chat box. Good
Thank
job.
You, I appreciate that.
All right, now
I respect that coming from somebody like you, because I know your worth, you know, and I know your gift, so.
Appreciate it. Thank you, sister. All right, now we're gonna go over here to your third Orisha. This is the Orisha that's over your destiny. Pay close attention to this one. This one ain't gonna change, but I don't know your situation, but I gotta tell you like they saying it, okay? Now, I don't know if you're married. I don't know if you got a boo thing. I don't know if you got a baby daddy, boyfriend, somebody living with you. I don't know.
Yes.
You're gonna be alone, sweetie, in the future. I'm just gonna blunt raw hit you. Y'all ain't gonna be together that long because your spirit ain't gonna allow you to be with this person. Is he on this spiritual path too?
No, sir. And we having a big problem right now.
Okay. I don't know you. I didn't know that, did I?
I'm being honest with you. It was a problem about me getting this rating.
Well, Spirit said Abba is over relationships. She is your destiny. You're gonna have to walk alone, sweetie, while you're doing this whole spiritual thing until he send you your spiritual person. But this relationship right here that I'm seeing, this bitch is a fight. So if you can do anything, prep yourself. Prep for it. I know you love the person. I know you got history, baby, whatever. It's cool. But if you're going to get into this spiritual, sacrifices are going to have to be made. And you're going to have to learn to walk by yourself until he come around. Or until they send you the rest.
Can I be honest with you?
Go for it.
I was already thinking what you're saying, you know? And I'm going to just keep my chin and my chest up. Because can't nobody come in between me and my spirituality.
That's right. Because at the end of the day, when you in that dark room and you got them dark night of the soul going on and you just angry, it ain't going to be no man that can lift you up, no Baron, no nothing. It's going to be you believing in who you are that's going to lift you up.
Exactly.
Would you like to ask Abba a question about what she just talked about?
I want to know, like, because I have issues. I've had issues for a long time, you know. I want to know, am I going to find that person? Because people, you know, this is me being opinionated, and I don't want to, I hope I'm not offensive in any way. But I feel like people they have whitewashed and brainwashed everything, so most times I come off as weird or strange to people, because people believe whatever has been out there, you know, whatever they brainwashed them with. So it's hard for me to find another person on my level, you know what I'm saying? Or it's hard for me to be open because people just think what they want to think, and they run off, and I don't have time for it. So am I going to find that person that's on my level?
Spirit, Abba, since you telling her she got to take the shaman path and walk alone, are you willing to bless her with the person that she's going to be able to mesh with spiritually? You know what I'm talking about. She said you are seeing the situation accurately. She said mother, wife, sister, daughter. Shit. She said artistic expression. Hell yeah. Only thing you gotta do is ask Spirit, Abba, bring me who I need to be with. Oshun, give me what I want. Obatala, give me what I want. Oshumera, allow me to talk. You gotta ask for what you want. Hell yeah, they gonna bring it to you. They gave you the wife card. You gonna leave this one, and when you fully done, and you and your spiritual set, you gonna be somebody's spiritual wife. Not just that, like 3 or 4 motherfuckers at a time. Not polygamous type shit. Let me get that out the way. You're going to have your own spiritual man that's going to be just as weird and spiritual as your ass. He's going to be standing on the roof in the middle of the night on a Thursday with one shoe on and a buzz on his head with one leg over his shoulder pointing at the stars. Just as weird as your ass. So the Spirit say you're going to be somebody's wife. So yeah, they're going to send you who you want. But you got to clean up the bullshit and you got to get a little bit more spiritual, a little bit more dirty in it, believe in your spiritual essence, yourself, and watch what happens.
Okay. The first Orisha that you said that was over my head, like, I couldn't really hear the name clear.
His name is Oshimare. Oshimare. People call it different names.
Okay, I know what you're saying. Because I just couldn't hear the phone. I don't know. I feel like you kind of like touched all bases. For the most part, I feel bad. I mean, I feel good about everything. You know, it was just like, I have to rectify, like, you know, time and place when you speak, you know, be more, like I said, I can't be so strongly opinionated on the way when people do stuff.
Exactly.
So I get it. You know, You know what I mean? I have to give people a chance. I have an issue with that, but yeah, I was working on myself, and I'm very accountable. You know?
You got to understand, people have been brainwashed, just like you was brainwashed at one time, just like I was brainwashed at one time. It comes to us, and when it comes to us, just because we get it, don't mean that they get it. That's when they say you got to teach it.
I get it, but this is the thing. I don't judge or disrespect anybody's practices or religions, even if I don't agree, right? But the first thing people want to do is judge me and disrespect my practice. You know? Assumptions.
Well then, that means you need to get yourself in a circle where ain't nobody judging you, right?
That's true.
One more thing, Spirit say one more thing. If you're gonna get your nose pierced, it's a certain piercing you should get. So don't just get the nose piercing. If you got a nose piercing already, I need for you to look at getting it, because they want you to have your nose pierced. I don't know what that got to do with your spirituality.
Oh my God, it's the on my nose. I know it.
Right, they want you to get that thing.
I know it. They've been telling me this since the beginning of the year.
It's a reason. Now don't flip it. People are not wearing that thing right, you know. So look at the proper way to. Look at the proper way to wear it. Don't get the actual hook in your nose, the ring. It needs to be reversed. And when that bull ring in your nose and the two open parts are out, that's you drawing in energy from the air, like water, moisture, ions, positrons and ions. I forget which one. But when you
said don't get the piercing, how not to get it?
So don't get an actual hook. Get where you know it can be flipped around and two ends can point. I don't know how it go out. I'm not into it. That's not my energy.
So what you mean, like get a fake piercing?
No. Get the bit pierced in your nose. Get the cartilage. Get the hook in your nose. But you know how some people they get a hook.
Can flip it.
Yeah, they can flip it. Get the one that can be flipped.
My daughter has that piercing. Okay, I get it. My daughter has it.
So because you're gonna one day when you meditate, you're gonna have to spin that bitch and have one side open.
Okay.
I don't know how it worked. It's beyond me. I'm just telling you what they said.
Do you know why they limited it? Because they already told me this. Do you know why?
It's so you can draw energy from the ions. Your body recharges itself through lightning storm right before it get ready to rain. You know, the mist in the rain before there's a thunderstorm and rain. These are your two energy pools. So when it get ready to rain, you get yourself next to a window, hold your hands up in the air, and you let the drizzle hit you. And if it's about to be lightning, you know, don't stand under a tree, but just meditate hard when lightning. You got to harness the power of those ions and positrons and shit. That's technical.
Okay.
All right, darling, it was a pleasure reading you.
Likewise, I'll be booking with you again.
All right, then, and you know what I like to say. If you need to reach me, you know how.
Yes, sir. You have a good day. You stay abundant out here, all right?
You too, darling. Everybody, that was a pretty okay reading right there. I enjoyed it. For some reason, we just kept missing each other's phone call for the first 5-10 minutes. I'm calling her, she calling me. It's just going to voicemail. We can text each other. Like I'm like, hey, you getting your reading? But I don't know. But now we got through it and it worked out. I like this reading. This is gonna be strong. Positive comments below. All right, everybody on the Baron, telling you guys I trust you in the universe, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. Soul Tribe. Throw some Florida water on my hands. All right. Well, as you know, I'm a direct energy reader. Don't believe in reading zodiac signs or birthdays. I ask that you be open with the spirit and have fun. We're going to be doing you a dream reading. What that entails for the first 5 minutes or 10 minutes, you're going to tell me what you're going to tell me something about your dream. As you tell it, I'm going to be writing down key points. And once I write down those key points, I'm going to go back and throw cards on those points and tell you what that means, okay?
Okay.
All right. So, I'll take a delivery, shuffling your cards, say your first name or whatever you like to be called so I can pray on. Do I have permission to cut your cards?
Yes, you do.
All right. I'm ready. Go ahead and start with your dream.
Okay, so the dream thought that I was in a college setting. I don't know what college it was, but I could say it was some kind of school like a college. I was walking through a cafeteria, kind of like a lounge where, you know, people like a food court where people eat, and there's tables, there's like a cafeteria. I was going through there, and I went into a room, one of the department head's office, and I would think it was department head because it was a professor that I had a class with. And I was going in his office because I was trying to show him some kind of, I remember like some kind of findings or some kind of research that I was coming to him with. that I wanted him to see. And I was really eager for him to see this. I remember I had a focal sign in my hand, but I don't know what was in it. I don't know what the information was or what I was doing paper on. But I kept trying to meet this professor, kept trying to talk to the professor, and the professor, invited me in. I was ready to sit down and talk with me if he had a few minutes. But I kept getting interrupted by students coming in, and they would sit down with him because I guess I was gathering, it was like some kind of evaluation, where people come in and they'll go over like how you doing in the class so far, what you curriculum, what you work on, that kind of thing. Because I was only in that conversation with students, so I kept getting interrupted. And then he would hold me off, and he would talk to the student, and then the student left, and I would try again. But then another student would come in. And so I never got to meet with him. So I remember I was very disappointed, and I said, I'll just come back later. I went back in the school lounge area, and while I was standing there, I saw it was a white girl with long, dark black hair. She was going through the lounge area, and she went into the classroom with like this off. She was going into it was a classroom, and I was right behind her, and I saw a man break through a glass window. And I'm talking about like some superhero type of thing. I'm talking about he just rushed through the glass window and attacked her. And after I saw this, then it was like I was inside of her, like I was her. So I was feeling he grabbed her, he was throwing her around. She was shocked. She was trying to get away from him. Like she yanked her arm, but it was like it was me. Because I felt that I was inside of her and I was feeling it. She was yanking her arm off of him, and she was able to get away from him, but he kept grabbing her and he would throw her back again, and then he kept throwing her this way, throwing her to the left, throwing her to the right. And every time she get away, he would grab her again. He was so strong. And I remember he reminded me like a jarhead. That was how I was describing him. He was very muscular, like I thought he was on steroids or something. He was very muscular, he was strong. I could say he had dark hair, but was cut like a thin head type. How I was describing. And it was also a white guy. And then he ended up grabbing a hold of her again, and he pushed, and he had both her arms pulled it back behind her back, and he was forcing her head, and he slammed her into the table and pinned her head on the desk, and kept pulling, and had his knee on her back, and pulled her arms back, like was pulling her arm. And while holding her down on the table, she could not move her head, but it felt like it was me. Because I felt that I could not move my head. And I'm looking ahead, I'm scared. I was thinking you were going to rape me. I was scared. I was trying to get away, but I could not get away. And I was scared like I was trying to holler, somebody to help me. But I was scared that if I would have hollered, he would have hurt me. So I got enough strength to get a teacher, was a white teacher. She was short, and you could the older lady. She walked in the classroom from the other side. It was a door. She never cut on the light, but she came in like she was looking for something, like she left something in there, and she was, coming to grab something. She came in, and then she was walking back out the door. And finally, I got enough courage to scream, say, help me, he's gonna hurt me, or either hurt me or kill me. I can't remember what I said. And she turned around, and then that's when she saw us, and she saw him, had me pinned down, and she said, what are you doing? And then I remember he still held me, but then after that, I woke up.
Okay. All right, let's do This one right here. This was a lot.
Yeah.
Spirit. First thing is first. We need to talk about this college. What's going on with this college? Spiritual laws of attraction. Yeah. Okay. Spiritual laws of attraction. Yes, and flow of prosperity. So, Spirit saying this is time for you to get knowledge. This is you going into your spiritual world, going into your new spiritual section. Spiritual laws of attraction. This is you becoming more spiritual. You're trying to become more spiritual. You're trying to prove yourself to the universe, to yourself. College professor, hey, look what I did. Look what I got. Look what I can do. And you keep getting interrupted. The interruption is the simple fact that you're paying attention to multiple people. You're not believing in yourself, because while you was in that situation, you could have said, hey, hold up, professor, look at this. You were being patient, trying to get everything, trying to make sure he's in a good spot, which is you're trying to prove yourself to the universe. You got everything you need. So Spirit say that's what the college meant. Spiritual laws of attraction, say yes, and flow of prosperity, meaning that you just wanted to show your higher self that, you done learned some things. Now, Spirit, what does the professor trying to prove herself, yeah? All right, the purple binder, purple is ether, that's you knowing shit. That's you up there. You done learn how to manifest. You just looking for, what's the word? You're looking for an attaboy, admiration to say, okay, you got it, girl. That energy. Now, the white girl with the black hair. Now, I want to dig into this. Spirit, what's going on with the white girl with the black hair? Spirit said, find the blessing in your current situation. Got it. Balance, career, and home life. Exactly. So, the white girl with the black hair, Spirit say that's an alter ego for you. That's an alter ego for you. So, when you saw this white girl with his black hair getting roughed up, beat up, but it wouldn't happen to you, but you felt it, Spirit say find the blessing in your current situation, balance, career, and home life. That means like a balance, meaning like you need to balance your ideas of what you want to do and who you are. Career is your spiritual side. Home life is your actual mind. So they were saying you need to balance, and then they said, listen, if you would have been paying attention to the white girl, she wasn't saying stop or anything like that. She was just screaming she was in pain. You afraid that you're going to get attacked on the spiritual realm by the devil and all that other shit or that type of stuff. But the white girl is just your alter ego, like a body swap. That's your alter ego, or shit, I don't want to say alter ego. Think about your spiritual representative. I know you're a sister, but the white girl is just your spiritual representative, and the entity that came to rough that up, that's your precaution. You thinking, okay, well, if they gonna beat somebody up, it's gonna be in the spiritual world, not my physical body. So that's what that was about. That was impressive there, because you don't learn how to dissect yourself. So those are booby traps in the spiritual world, to which you already know how to do, because I can cast myself when I'm doing the spell to see can it work. You already into that, but you just don't know how to control it. So the white girl with the black hair, she and you follow her, that was you casting a projection for the spiritual world. That's just a version of you that the roughneck came to hit, the jarhead came to that whoop your ass. That's it. You good on that one? So that's that. Let's go. Man breaks window, attacks girl, body swap. You see what I put there? Man breaks window, attack girl. It was the body swap all along. Now by that berserker breaking in, that berserker is everything you fear. Now, granted, you have to be from Mississippi or some country little town, because you fear a white man. That's deep seated. Everything that's going on at you, that's I fear the white man. So the jarhead, he was what you would fear, like military and shit. You like, these are the racist redneck with the little flat top on top of their head, the glasses, thick muscles and shit, superhero built. You would think all them people are rednecks, but some of them not. But that's your fear. And when he busts through the window, he coming in to kick your ass. You thought, so okay, let him handle this white girl thing. So that's what that was. So that's just your biggest fear. and notice he wasn't hurting you, he would hurt your representative. He couldn't see you in the 3D. And I put the jar head. Then I said, now this is important. Pinned her head and was pulling her arms back. Now, listen to me good. If somebody is gonna pin your head down where you can't see, you looking one way, and pull your arms and taking your mobility, spirit. Now, just spirit, what was this particular individual doing? Why was he pinning the girl head and harking her arms back? Spirit said, nurture yourself. Spirit said, release tension. Spirit said, mother, wife, sister, daughter. Exactly. So Spirit was saying that's when you should have fought. So when you see the spiritual man, when you see that entity roughing up your spiritual self, your baby, you supposed to ran over there and attack and freedom, because he wasn't fucking with you. He was fucking with your essence, your representative, and it would have been 2-on-1. But you was in coward and fear, and you allowed him to do it. Then you waited for somebody else to distract him, and you still didn't do nothing. You just screamed out. Spirit say, pinning her head, was pulling her arms. That's fear. Because he stopped your arms. That means you can't do any spell work. You can't do nothing. Your head is looking one way. So he keeping you from looking from your prize. That was your representative, sister. You supposed to ran over there and swung on him. You probably could have hit him in the jaw and his whole paper, and he would have folded like paper. Spirit say, so just around this reading out with you, you want to get deep into spirituality. You want to get deep into manifesting. You want to get deep in all this. But you still have a fear that you can't do it. You still have a fear that this Jesus Christ syndrome gonna get you or something like that. You're stutter stepping on this thing. If you're gonna be in, you're gonna be in.
It's so deep. That's so deep. I can see that. Like everything you said, I can see the written of that. I can make a lot of sense.
So next time you have that dream and that man whooping up on anybody in that dream, you jump on his back and you swing him around. He'll fold. And that let your spiritual self know that you're going to do everything you can in the waking life to make sure your spiritual self be 100. Because you gotta have a duality. You gotta know what you're doing. Remember I talked about that. I don't know if you've seen the morning ancestor prayer about Nasiyen. Where when you doubt yourself, you don't know yourself, you doubt yourself, you can't do spell work. That's all you're going through, just not seeing.
Oh, okay.
Did I help you out? Did I work it?
Yes you did. You helped me out more than you know. Because that made sense. The sickness really did take over. Because when I felt the attack, I felt the blows, I felt sore. My body went through a lot. I was hurt.
Yeah, because you was her.
And right, and you gave so much clarity because I could never forget that dream. Because it was like it was a reason behind that dream. I was like, I knew it was so important. I wasn't gonna remember it. I was gonna remember that.
I like it. Well, I'm happy with it. Shit. All right.
Yeah, I got more work to do. I guess I got more work to do.
Yeah, you do. Just go ahead and do it. God got your back. All right. Well, that's the reading. These dream readings go quick. Well, I like to say, since you got everything you need, you know what I like to say. If you need to reach me, you know how.
I definitely will. And thank you so much for the reading, and thank you for the time frame and giving me the clarity. I really appreciate it.
No problem. Anytime. You be good. Everybody, my readings are flowing tonight. This is good energy. She got it. I want you guys to pay attention to this dream interpretation reading, because a lot of us have dreams where we seeing somebody else get pummeled in the dream and we don't help. Some of us help. That's your opportunity to help your spirit man get better, grow, and defend against the attacks that may come their way. She missed the mark, but I guarantee now that she understands, it ain't gonna happen no more. Positive comments below, everybody. I'm the Baron telling you guys to trust in you and the universe, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. Soul Tribe.